Um, Pretty much everyone did their morning routine. There were two tests, the bestiary test and the striking test. The group is fairly confident in their abilities. Um, let's see. Class 1 was distracting strike test. Basically, everyone decided to see how Group B, or actually all the other groups had done. Group B was successful, but Ellen had struggled. um, Cafeteria stuff. People were talking about God. I I basically people just met up, had the second test, something to do with the library. Um, and that's all I had written down actually. So that's great. Um,
So
at
all of
some
my hijinks
at,
were something to do with the library.
yeah, something to do with the owl and things happen with the owl boy. Um, and that's all I remember. I showed up sometime um, at some point, and me and Anakin had an awkward conversation where nothing happened. And now I had asked the crew, Malcall in the middle is what we call it, um, to meet me at the front gates after school because I have somewhere I want to go. And that's where we're at.
Okay. You had a
Mm.
lot of detail, except for the parts you didn't, and then you just had nothing, but pretty good. I'll give you inspiration this time for the effort, but you don't need to go in that much detail, but you should cover every major event for the future. Now
I'll keep that in mind.
okay, to fill in the missing piece of information. You met Malcall during lunchtime. And actually their whole party was there. Malcall was just doing all the talking.
What was that?
Jay went to the library after and was just checking up on the dinosaur boy situation, not the owl boy. Close. And yeah, now we are the group Malcall in the middle was headed off to the gate where they are to meet. So Anakin, you said you're preparing for combat, right?
I'm always ready for fighting.
True. Anything specific that you're doing, or any of the parties that you're either bringing or leaving behind? I don't know if you want to change your inventories at all, with stuff that you keep in the dorm.
I think I did. I think I equipped more range projectiles. Like
Okay, so if you already did it, then
yeah, I feel like I did as we were speaking with Drainer, but let me just make sure. But yeah, I have more like throwables.
and Anakin told Malcolm and Jay what's happening. Do they do anything with their equipment, or are we good to go?
I don't remember what was happening.
I suggested you go there armed to the arm.
To the tail.
Yeah, to the tail. I stake my tail on this.
Wait, why did my audio get suddenly so quiet? What? Someone speak?
One great sword, one hand.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so if you guys don't have anything to do, then you guys would be leaving your class, heading.
Sorry, so can you say that again? What?
Which part?
Zanji?
He needs to test his audio. So
no, it's fine now. I just didn't hear what you said before.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, I suggest that you would be ready for combat because I'll be armed to the tail, and I, with my new enhanced sense of smell, something fishy.
Wait, you think we're gonna get into a fight?
I fully expect so.
No, well, he's a rat, so he's gonna be gambling.
From who
I
and
guess-
from what?
You know,
think
I
it's
don't know
more
where
that
we're
it's not that
going.
he expects stuff, right? But he'll be prepared. You know?
I guess so.
Wait, so Avery, we have his name, right?
Yeah.
Gainer.
So Avery wanted to talk to us where?
He wants you to
That's
go
okay.
with him somewhere. You're meeting at the gate and going somewhere.
Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. You know what? I can see where we can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Okay. Let me check if I need to do anything specific. I should have full health, by the way.
Yeah,
I think everyone got a long rest.
I had to pay 200 gold for a night's sleep.
Was it
Well,
worth it?
maybe you should have come up with a better solution. Then.
You're literally doing this to yourself, by the way. Anyways, I believe I already did my swapping of spells, so I'm gonna stick with what I have.
Okay.
So I believe I should be. I don't think I have anything specific to bring. Let me just check. Wait is fine. Oh yeah, I have 7 alchemist fire on me, so we're fine.
Oh, I guess I am armed. Okay. I'm gonna not bring those.
Wait, actually, who has the best decks here?
Dex.
Dex.
Oh,
Three.
Kappa, here's the
11.
potion of swimming.
I'm using that number.
Oh,
17
okay.
against.
I'll
Because you're supposed to send that.
yeah, I'll do that after. Wait, so you have 11. What is Jay's?
17.
Okay, Jay, I'm gonna hand you 4 of these potions, okay? These alchemist fire. When we get into the fight, just throw this at. If it's the rat, I'm gonna throw at the rat. It should continuously burn him.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
how
sticky.
useful.
So it's sticky. So L, like even after he transforms, he should still continue burning.
Wait, I wasted so much money on stupid stuff like glue.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean-
we all know that.
It's like, I mean, it's an adhesive glue that ignites. So
I could have
Um,
set my glue on fire and I could have just used this instead.
I mean, it's not gonna like stick him to something. It's just gonna stick on him. So when he transforms, he'll still burn, and I don't think he can extinguish the flames as a mini rat. He probably has to go into like at least mid rat form. So if he's if he's like low, like he was last time, because I believe he was low last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if we want to do that, we could also bring my owl, and the owl could potentially help. Like, if it turns into a rat, the owl could try to catch it. But my owl is busy
Yeah.
with some dinosaur boy stuff.
So he's not available.
I mean, I can pull him off.
Anyway, so
those.
here, take these 4 bottles. You can add to your inventory.
Hmm.
I'm gonna subtract 4 from my inventory. Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
All right.
They are expensive though, just saying.
Do you want to
25.
the alchemist fires? They're like 50 gold each, no?
25. That's relatively expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Tori,
let's
do you want to
go.
call your owl now or no?
No. My owl's busy.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So after transferring the alchemist potions, after your outside of class, you guys feel that confident enough to go, and you head out to the gates, passing by the garden and all the nice flowers, the nice scenic route. As you approach the gate, where you see Avery waiting there. Avery, do you have anything on you, or are you just chilling there?
I am flipping a coin.
Wow, so
Okay,
cool.
I'm being called, so I'll BRB.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and handle this interaction, right, Zanji?
I got this. I am so ready. Oh, hi. I didn't. Do I have my own coin?
You can pull out a coin.
Okay, I pull out a coin. I just kind of pinch it. Oh,
Gold,
hi.
silver, or copper?
Do I have any gold coins left?
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
Wait, let me check my bank. I have 8 left. Okay, I pull out a single gold one and I pinch it, kind of like if there was glue between my fingers. And I would, so I would just, hi, I didn't see you there.
I saw you guys from. You guys are like 5 meters away. Like this is an open school gate. I saw you guys
His
walking towards
peripherals
me.
are a little bit bad.
It's a little bright outside. It's kind of hard to see.
Well, that's quite all right. Well, glad you guys can make it. Guys excited?
Where are we headed?
We're gonna have a little fun today,
I don't know.
We're gonna bully a little
For all
boy.
I know, do you even go to this school?
Yeah. You can look at the got all my papers and everything for the school.
You're what?
Pretty sure I have all the papers and everything.
That's a weird thing to say. Normally you just show like your school ID or something.
Trust me, I go to the school.
Now that you mention it,
I haven't seen him talk to any other student besides us, probably because they don't know him. Can you
Malcolm, do
name a
know
single
him?
student from your class?
That's a good question. Do I know? I guess I do know a bunch of people.
I gave you a paper with all the names. You should have that.
You gave him a paper with all the names?
Yeah, I know
I have to
people.
figure that out myself. What the heck?
I know people in the class. Just name a class, and I'll name a person.
I asked your class.
Right. I'm in class.
Okay, I'm back.
Mhm.
Did I not include your group?
Group am I in again?
I thought he was in our group.
He's in your group now, but he was in a different group before.
Wait, so what's happening? What happened?
We're just talking to Janer.
They don't believe me that I'm from the school.
Not really. It's just that you're not saying where we're going, so it's super sus.
Well, I wanted everyone to be here, and Martha was kind of like phasing out a little bit, kind of looked a little spacey for a sec.
He does that. It's from the stress of dealing with Anakin.
Yeah.
He just associates sometimes.
I mean, Anakin does seem to be a handful.
Anyway.
Well,
I twitch and scratch.
yeah. So, I'm glad everyone can make it.
Let's put that behind us. Where we're heading?
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if Anakin had filled you in last time. Our exchange was quite brief, and I didn't really give a lot of information, but I was trying to be a little bit vague since we were still at school. I need your guys' help, and I know how strong you guys are. Heard a lot about you guys through, your performance at the Flower Lotus
Flower cave.
something or other caves.
Are you sure you go to the school?
That's what I said.
I've had a long day.
All right,
Yeah.
fair
Exceptionally long day.
Yeah,
and,
I did hear your conversation with Anakin earlier. That was pretty painful.
It was pretty painful. There's a lot of suffering, and I feel like I've lost a few brain cells after that conversation. But
Fair
that's not because of, but I know you guys are capable, and I need your help. And I'm glad you guys look like you're ready and able and ready to fight. But we're gonna throw all that away right now, and we need to steal something from a little boy.
A clamoring of my hand axe, great swords, 4 javelins, and I spin around and say, "Steal from a little boy."
And then can I? Actually, never mind.
I am both repulsed, but also inexplicably excited and drawn
He's
to it,
turned on.
but at the same time confused.
It's not any, little boy. He's the tiniest boy you've ever seen.
What?
Some may say he's 8 years old.
Oh, Anakin has experience with 8-year-old boys.
That sounds very sus.
That is
Which one?
really weird. What
No,
kind of
you're the
experience
sus
you-
one here. What are you talking about?
Look, this boy has something really important that I need.
Of yours?
Information.
We're
I
gonna
thought this was a physical thing. Are we like gonna beat him up
We're
and
gonna
interrogate
steal
him,
the
or are we gonna
boy?
like?
He has a piece of paper,
Oh,
a letter of some sort that I'd like to get my hands on.
okay. Well, I'm not gonna involve myself in this until I get more context than that.
Yeah, this is kind of. We're supposed to trust you, but it sounds like you don't even trust us.
Or go to the school.
I don't know how much money is involved here.
I mean, okay, here. You say go to the school, you have your student ID, just solve that problem.
Do I have a student ID?
So have you not read your message? I said you have student ID before they asked you for it.
Of course you did.
At
I have a student
9:04
ID.
p.m. You have student ID. And then you're like, is there any other proof? And I'm like, you have some Glimmar's icon on your armor because everyone has the clothes. Or not your armor, your clothes. Oops.
Oh.
Okay. Well, Glimmer's armor, what's it? That can be drawn on. He could have achieved strikes.
Yeah,
so I
he could
know.
have had that. I think Malka did that, right?
Did
You
what?
Mal-
did? Why would you do
He
that?
added
You're
the-
scared. Oh.
He added the Glimmar's
Oh.
icon to his armor, no?
I think I was the one. I think
Oh.
he also did it.
Did I put on the? No, I think I put it on the. No, I
Yeah, he
didn't put
put
on the
on his
armor.
shield
On,
and I
on
put
my
on
shield.
my
Yeah, but
On
the
my
point
shield
is,
is
you can
the
get it
Mistra.
without.
On my
Okay,
shield
yeah,
is
yeah,
Mistra.
yeah, that's the point.
Oh, so then Zanji did it, right?
Yeah, I did it, but also on my armor, it's not in a place like it's like hidden. If I wanted to show it, then I could, but it's not visible.
Yeah. But you guys have some clothes, like the uniform.
Hmm.
Oh, I gotta fix that. I gotta put a cloak over myself.
By the way, I will ask this then. How time sensitive is this project of yours?
We probably only have a short period of time to intercept the letter from this little kid.
Intercept?
Yes.
Which reminds me, Anakin, do you have a letter you're supposed to pick up at some point?
Oh, I guess we'll
Yeah,
have
you
to do
should-
that on the way.
You should figure that out. Anyways, not the point.
Is this on the way to the post office? Where letters go? Drainer?
Sorry, what is on the way?
Is this
Like this
path
thing that you're
on the way
asking
to the
of
post
us.
office?
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
Chris, do you not read it? I said it like before.
You said it pretty slowly. And I have to
No?
keep switching back and forth between like
Wait, you have one monitor?
I have two. And I'm like switching between a few things.
Yeah, he has to have his anime girl open on one of them at all times. So
Okay,
it's a
I
little
don't-
bit occupied.
I'm pretty sure I'm sending these before the questions are at.
How do you know that? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's like
Okay, I'll just answer a few questions. No, it's not on the way, and 2, it is time sensitive within the hour.
Within the hour, eh?
Okay,
Eh?
so you need us to do this Why?
That's a good question. I should probably answer that question.
You know the answer to that, right?
I do.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So, haven't been completely transparent with you guys, or
Clearly.
I guess
What?
it's just how I was raised. I
You
just need to be a
are
little
as
bit.
transparent as the floor. But continue.
Are we on a gloss floor though?
No. You can look down and check what we're standing on.
I look down.
It's cobblestone path. It's actually like really nice.
Yeah, but it's not transparent. I didn't even look down.
All right. So, I'm tracking. I've been doing a lot of. I've been looking into some criminal activity that's been happening around in Osford.
Okay,
And
What?
can he roll an insight check?
Who's he?
Chris. Or sorry, my
Mhm.
apologies. Avery.
Can Chris tell
For what?
your
Just
face
just
is
just roll
portraying?
it.
Okay, sure.
Does Chris look at Malcolm's face? Is his question.
Mm,
Okay, just go a little further in your explanation, and then I'll have him roll. Oh, I'm so funny. Wait, did I roll 20?
wait, okay. I don't think this would just asking you to roll would just break him.
Yeah, because you said it in such a weird way. It's like, does Drainer see what's on Malcolm's face?
I mean, doing that just gives away stuff that doesn't need to be given away.
No.
Anyways, okay, we can just move past it. It's
Wait a second. Is this little boy, Andrew?
well, I mean, we're gonna figure that out.
No, that's what I'm asking.
I mean, he hasn't even finished explaining yet. Wait,
Okay,
did he
let's
just
go
like
on.
DC? What's going on here?
Sorry, what's going on?
That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know. Am I supposed to?
Just continue.
Is something
Yeah,
happening?
Just
we're waiting.
continue. Just continue.
Is something happening?
Just continue.
Okay. Yeah, so I've been tracking down some suspicious activity that's happening here in Osford. And it seems to be related to some smuggling of monsters in the surrounding area. And this was happening in my own main city, but it seems like the main ring is here in Osford. So one of the things I wanted to do was meet up with you guys. So you guys seemed capable.
Wait a second.
And look for the group of known smugglers. Because
How
I've
does
been
he know we're not
killing
in
them for
cahoots?
quite a bit of time.
Is it
Well, there's a lot
possible
of-
that this guy wrote a letter? It's fine.
What?
Okay, so you think
So I've
there's
been telling
monster
them
smuggling
for
going on, eh?
quite a while, and it seems like they're about to have this meeting in about an hour. They're meeting up with this group, a client group, their customer, to plan on smuggling new monsters into Osford.
Mm-hmm.
But they're lazy,
What?
and I think they've messed up this time. They're sending a tiny boy, a young boy, as their messenger. That young boy, he can't tell his left hand from his right hand. And he's the one who's going to be delivering the letter to the customer.
Oh, I
All right.
see. So you want
And we
me
gotta steal
to become
that
the
letter
other
from that
person?
boy.
Do we steal it from him, or do we impersonate the other people
Alright.
and then
I say,
receive the letter?
I
There
say,
could be
I
a
say
few
before
ways that we
that.
could do this.
Before that, so it seems like we're a bit short on time. So let us continue talking as we get to the destination.
Where in the direction is there any shops nearby that might sell candy?
I have some candy on me. I have cookies.
No, you're going to the residential areas, marketplaces to the north.
That's fine. I carry cookies on me at all times, just like in real life.
You never given me any cookies.
You're not an 8-year-old boy.
I thought you were gonna say I'm not even in the same country, but you know what? That's fair.
What? That never stopped me before.
Anyways, continue.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with Malkaw. Time is of the essence. We should probably at least spot where the child is going to.
Okay, so you guys can all start heading over and start walking towards the residential areas and towards where Avery knows the kid is, and you can resume your conversation as you want.
What kid?
Yeah. So, what is this child's name?
He doesn't know.
You don't know.
I just know that it's a kid that that's been part of this group.
I see.
This
the
monster
culture-
smuggling ring.
At school. Oh, okay.
So, do have these monsters? Is it just the monsters, or like is there something they're doing with the monsters? Like, what are the monsters for?
Don't exactly know
Do you
what
know
these monsters
any of
are
the
being used
monsters?
for.
Do you know where
like,
there's
There's
identifying any of them?
Yeah, I have a few monsters that I've identified. There are direwolves, there's wargs, there's giant frogs, a couple of bears, tigers, ant hegs. Good
I whisper,
bunch
what
of
is an ant
random
head?
animal.
Okay.
And how do you know where they're storing these monsters?
Okay, but before we talk about the ins, if we're deciding to do this right now, shouldn't we come up with a plan and then figure out the details of that after?
Yes, that is true. So the kid is gonna be by himself.
Based on my sources, yeah, they're only releasing this kid over to deliver this letter. And I think this letter is going to be very crucial for us to intercept.
Alright.
And he's alone, right?
Yes.
How long
And he's the smallest boy ever.
How long does it take for him to get to his destination?
Does he know that?
I don't
Do I
know.
know what the destination is?
No. That's why
Wait,
you need a
what?
letter.
I should
Yeah.
not
I
assault.
think the
Oh,
I
should I
think-
have brought my owl? Dang, to scout?
yeah,
I thought we
think
were
we
going on
need that letter to know where that other group is and where they're headed to.
Okay, so
I
if
think
he's this...
there should be two-pronged information. I think we should figure out where he's going, and we should also just get the contents of that letter, unless the contents of the letter already have, where it's going to. Just conveniently like an address at the very top.
I mean...
If there
Okay,
was an
So
address,
what I'm gonna do is I have a dark cloak. I'm gonna put that on.
Okay.
I will say I have a bunch of cloaks as well, for disguises, but I don't know what that dark cloak is for. Yours specifically.
It's just a cloak.
Okay. Does everyone else want a cloak?
It's just like a normal cloak, but it's just dark.
I've got like matching cloaks. You guys
I
all
mean,
want to wear cloaks.
No. I'm only wearing it because I have.
Because attention.
I'm only doing it because I'm very identifiable with my outfit.
Am I
Uh-oh.
identifiable?
I mean, you just look like any I would assume everyone but me just looks like any random person, right?
I mean, you guys are all wearing armor and stuff, so at the very least, you might.
Yeah.
They might know we're from the school, but it's gonna be hard to pinpoint who we are. But I'm wearing a very specific armor
Yeah.
because I have like mine like
But
essentially.
if you want to
tailored made.
hide that you're from the school or if that you're adventurers, then you would need to cover up your armor. And
I mean, I guess he has cloaks for potentially a reason, so I'll take it. I feel like it was given to him.
Okay,
first.
so
Three is free.
here's what I'm thinking. We only need this piece of paper, correct? Do you know where he would be holding it? Is it in his hands, in a pouch, satchel,
Here's the thing.
pocket?
This child is very, very stupid. Of course, he'd be holding it out in the open.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Okay. We can just we can either the most direct approach would be a mugging, but I think that's like extreme
In
and
broad daylight?
yes, but I think that's very extreme, and I'm not. That's like the fallback plan if it fails. My initial idea is we have two people to distract, while the other person.
I have alchemist potions.
No, those are this literally fire. Oh, alchemist potion. I don't know what those are. Are they? Are you talking about the fire?
The thing you gave me?
No,
the thing I just got.
No. That's for combat.
No, but a fire in the middle of the city would definitely
you could
be
just
very,
create bonfire. Why would you
Okay,
use something? Why would you use something worth 25 gold? Anyways.
That's true. Okay, that's a compelling argument. All that about innocent bystanders.
I'm saying we could start off. Okay. Regardless of what the distraction is for now, we could just do a distraction, and then the person with the highest, who's the best at
Stealth.
and I like do a little thing with my fingers with their, at
Sleight of hand.
pickpocketing. No, I'm not saying sleight of hand. I'm saying pickpocketing.
Okay.
Right? Should be the one to go for it. I'm gonna be open. I'm not that good. I could probably get away with it, but I believe, and I look towards Jay would be the best here, unless you yourself, Avery.
I got myself some sticky fingers.
How confident are you in your sticky fingers?
Do we have a
Avery?
replacement? We could just bump into the kid and then pick it up and switch it. We don't.
I mean, that's still sleight of hand.
I guess, but then he won't be like, "Oh no, where's the letter?"
Yeah, I have paper. I have the dude. That's literally part of my plan.
I didn't get there yet. Okay.
Yes, that I'm just saying. Who's the person that's gonna pick the pocket, so to speak? So.
I roll the coin in my hand, my
Dexterity.
pickpocketing skills are, not bad.
Okay,
Wow.
so this is out of character stuff. Because in character I wouldn't know who's better, right? Because I can't just say what's your sleight of hand.
And we
level.
probably don't. Yeah, we probably wouldn't even.
So
we'd almost have to
I'm
test
gonna
it.
propose that we do just a simple challenge. I'm gonna have I don't know what do I have on me right now?
Okay. While we're talking, can can I try to take something from somebody?
I mean, I'm looking
Yeah,
at
sure.
both of you, so could be kind of weird.
Then I guess I'll look at Anakin.
You can you can do it while talking to someone like if you're good enough with your misdirection.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I have this bag of stones. You guys are gonna whoever steals it first, or whoever's
Steals it?
better at
Okay.
stealing it. So I guess
The thing is, if you're
bump
looking out
into
for it,
him.
would it be difficult no matter what?
yeah, but
I
one of
guess.
you are gonna accomplish it, and the other one might accomplish it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have
I
a good
bump
thing. We're at crunch
into
on time. Okay.
Malcolm. And I knock the bag of stone down. and then I pick it up.
Smooth.
But when I pick it up, my body is torn towards him, so he can't see me.
I'd be like, can you
Oof.
give...
Oh, man, I slip and fell,
I'm
and
like,
I'm now like hunched over.
oh, wait, that gives me an idea.
Okay, so Zanji, you grabbed the rock.
Yes.
Okay.
And then as you grab the rock, thinking you're so sly, Jay just takes it out of your hands.
No, Malka, what do you wear? Like, do you just have your armor and stuff, or do you keep anything in your pockets?
So I have like pouch. I technically have my backpack on, right? Yeah, I have my backpack on. So I have a backpack and I have a pouch, and the bag of stones is basically just in my hand.
No, but what else do you have on you?
I mean, a lot of stuff are just in my backpack. Apart from like what's in my backpack, I just have my coin pouch. I have this bag of stones, which is in my hand. I guess technically the alchemist fire is like on the outside of the backpack, so it's easily accessible. That's not on me. Yeah, it's basically everything that's like visible. Like that's like easily like takeable, I guess. If that makes sense. Apart from my weapons, I guess. So my sword and shield. And cloak.
I switched
Okay,
the
so
rocks.
how about instead of the bag of rocks, you worry about your bag of money, and then I'll pull out all your money, I guess.
Huh.
I have
My
stolen
money.
your bag of coin. Not you this time, Malka.
Did you have my bag of coins?
Yes, we did in the DMs.
Okay. I'll be like, okay.
She
and,
stole it from you before you pulled out the bag of rocks.
and then I look over to Avery. Avery?
Alright, so let's just go ahead and proceed with our plan. I'll be the hands of our operation.
I have both my hands open, one at Anakin and one at not Avery, freaking Jay. Also, why does it say playing cards and I can steal a card?
And I can say no way.
Because that's because of the deck of thing. Oh, Jay, while Malcolm's inviting
I
you,
feel a hand on my butt.
yeah, sure.
I'm like, what? Is there a pervert around here? The heck? Why do I feel a hand on my bottom?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Do I see that it's him? I do, right?
Yes.
Well, I guess that was somebody else's hand and it happened to be attached to you?
Look. This wasn't
Guys,
fast
I don't
enough
know.
this
I
time.
don't know if we should trust him. He seems like a pervert.
I said, okay, well, clearly Jay's gonna be the one grabbing it. So here's what we're gonna do. Me and Anakin, we're gonna get into a play fight, and we're gonna bump into the kid, and he's gonna hit the
Yeah, we
ground.
watch him. You guys can continue to plan.
Huh?
He's gonna go. He'll be back.
Okay, we're gonna play fight. Okay. We're gonna bump into each other, and I'm gonna be holding the papers that I have, right? And we're gonna hope it is parchment, so we're gonna hope that it's the same thing, or we can decide that on the very
Can
specific.
we
if it looks
use
similar or not.
the illusion to just make it look?
I was gonna say, like, we can just illusion it for a moment, and then, like, enough time will pass probably before he notices.
I mean, if you're doing that, you can't steal because it requires concentration. Or
Oh,
maybe
never
you can. I don't know. I think it would be a
Wait,
bit
so would we
difficult.
just have Drainer steal the letter and then Jay illusion a wind blowing the letter away, and maybe the kid will follow it?
Draenor? Who's Draenor?
Drainer.
Drainer is our guy here, our buddy.
Yeah.
Avery?
Avery Drainer.
Why are you calling him by the last name?
I'm pushing something. So,
Okay.
I need his name not to start with an A because
Okay,
Anakin's name starts with an A.
even though he had a
Don't
poor
worry
about it.
performance,
He's not part
he's
of
gonna
it.
be the one stealing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, does any Does he have any spells? What is he again?
I
by
mean,
the way? His
okay,
class?
okay. We don't think this guy's very bright,
Hmm?
so I don't think it should matter very much. Correct?
Yeah.
I don't want the
so-
kid to think we stole the letter. I want the kid to think the letter blew away, so it can't even be like
I'm
somebody's
not gonna
fault.
think we stole the letter if we do it correctly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
want
don't, we
the
don't
kid
want
to-
either we don't want either sides to know that we don't.
yeah, I
we-
don't
We
want
don't
anyone
want
to
any
even
involvement.
think that the letter is missing because someone found the letter. I want them to think the letter is just like poof and gone, and the kid just like, the wind blew it, sir, instead of I bumped into someone and I lost it.
I
I
don't
mean, I don't
think
think
he'll
we have.
connect that.
We don't have
Question?
ways of blowing it, anyways.
No, it's an illusion.
My illusion can only go how far? 30 feet? Oh, it's actually pretty far.
You can
What
use
would you? What would we
dispel.
illuge? Like what
The
would we
leather
do?
just blowing in the wind. That doesn't have
I
to
have
be a word.
I have minor illusion, which can create a sound or an object.
Wait,
for,
actually, okay. I'm rethinking. Okay, I should fight the person who's gonna teeth it. Okay.
yeah, that's what I
We're
thought
gonna
too.
bump into the person. The when the
Wait, what?
we're gonna
You're gonna
me
push the
and me and the
person-
me and okay, I guess Avery. We'll just say Avery in this case. We're gonna pretend to fight. We're both gonna bump into the kid. The kid's gonna fall over. The papers are gonna leave his hands. Once they leave his hands, Avery is gonna do his best to swipe the papers, and in that moment, what do you call it, Jay? You can use like sleight of hand to make sure the papers go like over the corner, like out of sight. Like if this is in a residential area, like in an alley or something. Okay.
I can potentially use Mage Hand.
I think that's gonna be a bit more obvious, and it's gonna be a lot slower.
If we are like pressed about spells or not, I can potentially use sleep.
Okay, Avery. It's around this
I
time
mean, we don't need that.
that you notice that
Okay.
you're like possibly a few seconds away from where the kid you should be intercepting the kid.
A few seconds.
Oh my god. Okay, it's
So,
fine.
like, the kid's
Sleep will be our
supposed to
last
come,
option.
You're like on the side of the road, in like an alleyway where there's no one else around, and the kid should be walking by soon. You're at your destination, basically.
Okay. How public's the area, by the way? Like we're in the alleyway, and then it's like, did he just like walking through, like between the alleyway, like along the road or
It's
something?
as public as you want it to be because you would have decided the location ahead of time. So if you want it to be
Okay.
private, it can be super private.
Okay, let's just Mage Hand trip the kid. And
Okay,
then,
hold on, Zanji. Before you plan anymore, Chris, how public do you want it?
Let's have it so that it is pretty private. I had scoped out that this is one of their
Okay.
short,
No one
like,
else should be coming by here. Do you want it to be a wider pathway or a narrow pathway?
we can have it.
We could have just done it in plain sight.
we could have done it at a corner.
Okay, stop. Just Chris would have planned this ahead, so just don't interject anything yet for a few seconds.
Oh, that's true.
Narrow or wide? Or in between, or what other specifications you may have.
Let's have it. It's narrow, then it is easier for us probably to grab your pug. It's closer quarters, but our escape's probably cut off a little bit. I'd say that it's like kind of in the middle in terms of like the width.
2 people can walk by, or 3 people? Like, give me like how many people do you think you want to have and be able to walk by side by?
Yeah, about 2 or 3 people's width.
Okay. Any other thing that you would have scoped out ahead of time, or no?
Any escape routes?
You want it to be just a single line, or do you want it to be at like an intersection?
Let's have it be an intersection that we can split
Okay.
off.
Okay. Like a 4-way intersection. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so it's about this time that you arrive at the spot in the intersection. And the kid should be coming soon. So, like IRL, you have only a few seconds to decide anything. If you are going to, if you need to get into position, go ahead, because I'm gonna say the kid's coming at any point now.
Okay, so what's the plan? What are we
Alright.
doing? It's technically originally your thing, Avery. So what would you decide?
I think we can definitely get everyone involved here. I don't know what type of illusion magic that you could dispel, but I think what we can do is we can get into a bit of a play fight. We'll knock into the kid who dropped the letter, and then I'll try to grab the letter. And then we have paper, right? That we can
Yes,
Yeah.
replace. Do you have it in letter form, or is it just like paper?
it's parchment.
It's parchment. Do I know if it's going to be if the letter is going to be exposed, or is it just is it going to actually be in a letter, like sealed? And if it is sealed, do I have a duplicate?
You know what? I don't think it would be sealed. No.
Okay, so it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's probably folded.
Okay.
Not probably. You've seen it be folded.
Yeah. Do I know?
You can have Malkai
do I know
imitate the
the-
folds.
Yeah. I explained to Malkav how the fold looks like,
Mm-hmm.
and I have him fold in.
Is it one sheet or two sheets?
There's
Yeah,
one
let me
sheet
see.
is the letter, and one sheet's the instructions on how to get to the place.
Okay, so I mean, we only we
Are you
need
guys like
both
huddled
then,
around
right?
in a circle at the intersection right now?
Okay, I fold both. I fold two sheets of paper. I say, okay, we should be good now. So
Are you guys huddled around at the intersection, or?
I'm not going to be here.
Is this gonna be us two, right?
yeah,
So the other
Okay.
two are leaving, or?
I'm gonna stay kind of in the shadows. I'll be like away, but I will observe and then I'll like see if I can use any spells to help them if I can see
Okay. Are
fit.
you just gonna be leaning against the wall or something?
Maybe I will use. Yeah, sure.
I'll be
Because you're
around
gonna
the
be doing
corner.
something while you're idling, unless you're just like staring off into the ceiling or something.
I'm stealthing
guess-
into the corner.
What does that mean? It's a narrow hallway. There's not much stuff here,
Hallway.
or not hallway. Road.
okay, wait.
An alleyway?
So okay, so just to draw a thing, right?
Is there a trash can I can hide behind outside?
Can you give me a blank? Can you give me a
Yeah,
blank?
I was gonna do that.
Okay, thank you. So the way I'm imagining it is there's like a T-shaped intersection, right?
No, 4.
4-way. Okay. Let me just delete this.
Wait, are we in the resident? Like, we're just like in between houses, or is this like a street?
They're buildings.
Okay.
Oh, whoops.
Where's the thing?
And it's pretty hidden from view.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining something like this. Okay, I guess he's making it, so it's fine.
It'd be something like that, but 2 to 3 people.
And then so the guy's path is just like straight, right?
Yes.
So we can have me and Avery over here. We're gonna get ready to tussle into him when he gets to the intersection, so he doesn't see us coming, right? Otherwise, he might try to avoid us or whatever, right? And then we'll have like
Oh, you didn't give me a token thing for you yet?
Okay, hold on. Can I?
Avery.
Yeah,
Avery's
basically
always-
like this, but we can
Avery
have
CVT for now.
we can have Anakin stand like over here somewhere.
Oh, CT's back from the dead.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. 'Cause if he's just like this, because we're gonna need to know when he gets to this point, right?
Okay, tell me where you guys are right now while you're discussing what to do.
Is there a
Jason-
trash can nearby that I can like hide behind?
probably-
No.
I
Then
think
I'll
this is
just-
fine. I think that's fine because the thing that's gonna happen
I'll just
here. If
stand
Anakin's
idly
like
then.
somewhere here, just like lying on the floor, like he's sleeping. He can like. Do you? I don't think he has a spell.
Is that Anakin? Are you lying down?
Yeah, I guess.
And then you can just like
Uh,
cough
Yeah.
when
As
he's
you're
like,
lying down, you hear some footsteps.
and then just cough when he gets to the intersection, and then we'll go.
You peek out from underneath your eye, and he's walking. There's a boy coming with a small boy, could be about 8 years old, and you know what? He is pretty small, and he
Do I
has
see the letter?
a letter in one.
Can I
he has
actually just a really
he has-
quick aside, attractiveness?
Why? He's an 8-year-old kid.
There can be cute kids and ugly babies.
Oh,
Attractiveness. It's not exactly.
that's
guess.
just a general word.
11.
11. He's about as. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, so he's naturalness is 11, but he looks like a 9 because he's pretty dirty.
Okay.
He has a folded piece of paper in his right hand and an unfolded piece of paper with folded lines that he's looking at and reading as he walks.
Okay. So he's looking at directions.
You don't know this yet, Judge. Anakin
I'm
sees this
just.
first.
Oh.
I'm gonna
As
I'm gonna
he-
crush the paper anyway, so it's fine.
As he
Alright.
walks near me, I sneeze.
As you sneeze, he'll like startled look up from the paper as if he's just noticing you for the first time, and then like step to the right side of the. Oh wait, let me put it in.
I said cough, right? So we're not gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Dude, there's like a 50-50 chance I actually go on that. Because with Anakin, I might think he just misunderstood.
Ay. What a
What
pain.
should I use for his token?
I also clear my throat.
Oh,
and
use
then
a
try
rat.
to
Use a
cough.
rat.
A rat?
Yes.
A giant rat?
Sure. I don't know.
Okay, so as you sneeze, he goes to the right side and starts walking down this way. And then you guys
Alright.
hear him. You guys hear him as he's coming down. What's your plan?
Well, I'm gonna wait.
All right.
Waiting for the
Oh,
signal.
really? Oh,
I
my
clear
God.
my throat and cough.
Okay, he coughs, then I grab Avery and I just shove him. And I like fall over with him.
And then you bump into each other here.
And then so I have the paper, so with my hand, I'm gonna like kind of crumple the paper and like let go of it as like I'm falling. And
Okay.
then we're gonna do a little rustle and tussle on the ground.
On top of the guy.
Oh yeah, I don't know he's there. You know, I just
Okay.
pushed him.
So you push him. You Avery and you both fall on top of this unsuspecting kid. He
no.
makes a yelping sound as you guys like fall on top of him. With your armor, and everything, you guys will be considerably heavy. Actually, Avery, what type of armor do you have?
Kill the kid.
It's
He's a
it's
tiny
a
boy.
light, I believe, light armor.
Okay. So you guys fall on this kid. He makes like a small scream, and you guys are continuing to like wrestle on top of him. You crumple the paper and toss to the side. What's the next play?
And then I'm gonna make sure I'm not like on him. I'd be like, I just like start cussing him out like you fucker, how dare you do that?
Why'd you kiss my dad? Why'd you kiss my dad?
It's like that's not your problem. What me and him do is none of your thing. I'm a punch his chest, not his face. Like
Okay, wait.
What
Are
is
you
this
are you guys still on top of the?
we're
boy right now?
we're
We're, like,
rolling about.
moving around, right?
We're rolling
Yeah.
about.
Okay. So it's just
What
like
is
one giant
happening?
melee. Yeah.
So
I'll activate Mage Hand, but I won't do anything yet. I'll be on standby.
Okay, sure.
So this
Do I spot if the kid dropped the paper or not?
Let's
When
see,
we
did he
knocked him
drop it?
down, did we have
Okay,
a?
let's see.
Huh?
Someone want to roll me a d20 -1?
I think Avery
He's
should. do it.
going.
I got this.
You
On
got
behalf-
this?
Oh right, I was supposed to guidance beforehand. Ah shit.
Uh.
Ah shit.
Wait, am I rolling or is
Anyone roll.
Sure,
First
go
one.
ahead.
You can roll, yeah.
It's your
d20
fault.
-1.
Okay.
You got this. Oh my god, dude. What's taking forever?
-1.
The paper doesn't fall from his hands. In fact, what ends up happening is his hands kind of like squish the paper, so it's kind of crumpled as he fall. It doesn't leave his hands though.
Okay.
Huh.
So I'll like so we're like on top of him, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean this is on thing to just yoink it from his hands.
Yeah. Can I? Am I able to just like
Wait, can
Right from
you
his
see his
hands?
line of sight? Like, what is it he's focusing on right now? So he's like looking away from his hand at least, right?
Trying not to die.
Yeah. He does not look to be concerned with what he's holding, and he's more like his hands just naturally clenched. He's not actually like trying to hold on to anything. He's just like freaking out. So yeah, he's not
clenched though.
he's not aware of what's like happening to him. You can, rather than like sleight of handing as in like you steal it without him noticing, you could just like sleight of hand it in a way that you like, I don't know, fall on his like forearm and then his hand opens up and then you snatch it from him, but you don't make it seem like it was intended.
Wait, so at this moment,
Yeah.
can I just use guidance on
Drainer.
yeah, I'm gonna use guidance on Avery.
Is there a verbal component or anything to this?
It does say V and S.
So
what does V mean?
means verbal. You have to say stuff to activate the spell.
So what
And
does saying? What do I have to say?
You can just cuss me out.
It could be whatever you want. You could be something like, oh God, or you're a cleric, right? So, oh holy whatever, grant me blah 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 blah. It could be something like that, or it could just be like,
I'd be like,
Power to
I go,
smite
oh
this heretic."
goddess Mithra, hold me back before I kill this guy. And I give him guidance.
would that? Because the thing is, keep in mind, whatever you decide to do is something that should be consistent for your spell casting. If that's how you decide your spell works, sure, but just keep it consistent in the future.
Is that like a prayer? Are you sending
Okay.
a request?
I'm gonna. It should be more like a prayer. I'm gonna say rather than that, I'm gonna be like, I hope to dear God that me whooping your ass is gonna put you on the right path in life. Because I'm guiding him, right?
Yeah, you can do that, and then you can do some hand gestures as well because there's an S component.
Yeah, I mean,
Is guidance touch or the range for it?
it should just be touch. Which my touch
Okay.
in this case, I could just slap him across the face. Let's be honest here.
Sure, you can say that, do some hand gestures, and slap him across the face.
Yeah, I'll do that.
This is all legit.
Okay, yeah, I do that. And I just give him guidance.
All right, Avery. What's your plan?
What does guidance do?
It gives you a bonus D4 on any ability check.
Wow.
Gotcha.
So is
Alright.
that +9?
So I'm able to
I mean,
identify.
you roll the D4, so it's +1 or 2, 3, or 4. So it's RNG again, but minimum +1.
D4.
Yeah. So I identify that the piece of paper is in the kid's fist, right? Do I see the other paper as well that he's like holding, or is that also crumpled? The one that he was using.
Yeah. he's got like he's only like holding onto a corner of that one.
Okay, so that one's kind of like loose on his hand.
Yeah, that one's really easy to get rid of.
Okay.
That's the instructions. The letter is the other one.
Yeah. So in the arm that like he's holding onto the crumpled like letter,
Mhm.
I'm going to like just press my hand down on it, like kind of like just
Mm.
like not like to like crush it or anything like that, or like snap his arm or something, but just to like land on it so that it applies enough pressure to like make it let go of the ball of paper or the letter.
Okay, can you make a strength check with advantage?
So you can choose to use your guidance here. You don't have to. But
If it's too high, will he hurt the kid? Is it like just an...
No, if he's not gonna like get a nat 20 and break his arm, because he
Okay.
clearly stated that's not there.
I mean, this is like a nat 1.
If anything, if he gets a nat 1, he could break his arm. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Generally speaking, a 20 is like for the perfect desired result, and 1's like not the desired result generally.
Oh, so it's not like I'm a punch and 20 is
yeah, it's
this
not like
hard.
more force. It's like what you're intending to do.
Okay.
It's not like if you roll a 20 on deception, it's like you just lied harder.
How do I roll twice again? Sorry, I'm just getting back into the whole roll 20 thing.
/R1.
Okay, I'll do it with a dot. Roll 2d20, keep highest 1 plus whatever your mod is. Something like that. Oh, whoops. Instead of an S. Oops, this
I
should
mean,
be a
it's good
D.
enough.
Yeah, as long as you replace the S with a D.
Yeah, you could just copy and paste that, whatever your strength mod is.
Wait,
I
how
just-
come I didn't roll?
Because I
don't
did a
have
dot in front of it. If you do a little
So
dash in front of it, you
So
can
I
make
actually, my strength is not actually. So that's 2d20, keep highest 1. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
16. Okay, you fall on his arm. His arm opens, like, it doesn't seem like it's an excessive amount of force, but it opens as much as you want it to. And now you can make your sleight of hand check.
Oh man, it was a
So,
nat
so
one
just so you
last
know,
time.
guidance you can use like after you roll, by the way, so you don't have to use it before.
Okay, yeah, I don't have to decide right away.
Yeah. So if you
Oh,
see
that's
Before you know
broken.
the results.
it's the same way as you use lucky basically.
Wait, guidance is so broken.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like guidance, I need to use it way more often.
Okay. Does not need. Boom.
So
All right.
I swipe the letter away.
You've not only snatched the letters away, you've pocketed it in your cloak and out of sight. So you can just like stand up at this point, and that kid will be like, "Where did it go?"
Did where's the paper that you have? I guess I can't really ask him, huh?
I think Malcolm threw on the floor. at the
Malcolm
beginning,
already
right?
threw his paper.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
I stand up and I go, "How dare you? You first you kissed my father, and now you slap me? You think I need guidance from you?"
What?
And then I like, and then I try to like slap him back.
I go over by now, seeing the commotion. Break it up, you animals.
Malcolm, you let yourself get slapped one time.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take the hit.
All right, so then Anakin comes over, starts breaking it up. The kid seems like incredibly panicked. He's like, just like
Get out of here.
scrambling on the floor. He's like prone and like crawling away. And then he like
So as he's getting up, do I notice he still has the thing?
the what?
The second paper.
No, he doesn't have any paper.
He doesn't have any.
Wow.
Oh, so you got both
Sad.
papers.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
So Jay, like, he's actually like crawling like towards your direction. He gets to about your feet before he starts like, he sees you, and he like, you make eye contact, and you see the kid's like very afraid for a moment. But then Anakin comes in, and Anakin starts break it up. You two, he gets in between them, and you see them like, are you guys continuing to cuss at each other?
Yeah, we'll continue to cuss, but we'll like separate. Like, look
Okay.
Look, yeah, goddamn right. You need guidance. I know how your family runs.
And then he like he scrambles a bit further behind you, and then gets up, and then looks at the commotion. He spots his piece of paper on the floor. Did you drop 2 pieces or 1?
2.
And then you can see more panic in his eyes. He goes, picks it up, and rather going the way he was intending, he runs this way away.
I didn't give him the cookie.
What? That's weird.
Just okay.
Oh.
I say we should probably get out of here. No.
Yeah, so we see the kid run, and then I say, okay, guys, let's leave here. This is the least conspicuous way out.
Which way? Down? Like south? Towards the
Which-
destination the kid was going towards?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I lead
Okay.
everyone to the exit of the of this intersection.
Okay, so you guys can head on over to the exit.
As we're walking, can you just like roll a d20 for the slap? Not for damage, just for how strong of nice of a slap it was.
Like the sound.
Yeah.
Can
And the
I slap him
contact?
for making a scene? This could
Or,
have been
wait,
so
wait, for
quiet.
you or for
Roll for
Avery's-
slap.
Avery slap?
Yeah, for Avery's slap, not mine.
Sure, Avery can roll, I guess.
Okay. Never mind. I was gonna see if I could compliment your slap and be like, "That what a weak ass slap that was." Jesus Christ. You could slap me harder than
Dude,
that.
I
you know?
wasn't.
I'm not gonna
Dude,
frickin'
we
break
were-
from a slap.
We
Come
were
on, man.
we were acting. Come on, man. Like
Yeah. Think I can't take a hit?
Get a
Yes,
room, you two.
As you guys are walking, you can see the instructions require you to essentially go to a store in the marketplace and then follow the rest of the instructions on how to get to the to a specific building. So it's not like you guys know, there's no addresses here unless they're in like the richer area, because you just have to know a guy that can tell you whose house is whose. There's no street names or whatever.
I say as we're
So-
walking, I'm like, there's a good chance that the information we have is gonna soon be found out to be compromised. So I don't know if you want to act on this now or what your plan is here.
So you
Well,
guys
I was-
can... Yeah.
well, my plan was to basically get the information and see where that leads.
Mhm.
But I do agree. It seems like this has been compromised. We don't have the second half of the information, right?
Mhm.
The kid
Wait.
doesn't know where to go,
Wait,
so until he
What
shows
happened?
up at his
Wait, so
destination.
you got the what happened to the letter?
Chris has both in his pocket. His jack cloak.
Yeah, so let's read the letter as we walk.
If you
towards the
open...
destination.
Oh yeah, you can
It's
actually.
probably coded.
I mean, we'll see about that.
Yeah. I take out the letter and I read its contents.
As you guys are heading over to the marketplace.
Do we sense magic on the letter? Like if we open it?
Oh
does
yeah.
it,
Is there anything? Yeah. Is there anything weird about the letter? Or is it just a piece of paper? I is
perception
the
check? Unless someone's using their sense magic
I
thing
sense
here.
Wait,
magic.
what did you say, Horace?
perception? He said.
Why not? I just make an Arcana check. No, I
No,
know what a
because
magic letter.
If
looks
you're
like.
looking for magic specifically, but if you're just looking for trap or any indications, like there's a seal. So Rainer doesn't see anything. Anakin uses his sense magic, and he doesn't need to do any check. there is actually a small magic signature on the thing that'll activate once it's open, like a seal. Just it looks like the seal on an envelope. Once it's opened once, it's revealed that it's open.
I see. It doesn't like signal anything that we had to disarm. It was just like
It's not,
stamp.
yeah, it's just
Okay.
like, oh,
It's
this is
just
what
like-
weird,
happens.
it's
when
like
it's like a
never
read
reviewed
receipt.
before.
It's a
Yeah.
read receipt. A magical read
Hmm.
receipt.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Red?
So do you still open it up?
So once we open it up, they would know that either the kid has opened it up or
I mean, once you open it
guess-
up, whoever looks at the letter will know that the letter was open.
Yeah, it's
but
like
it doesn't
like
matter.
a wax seal.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they don't ever see the letter, and regardless, they're gonna assume that the letter's been read, right?
we assume that the kid. How do I know how long it would take the kid to get to the destination? I guess I don't know where the destination is, right?
He doesn't know.
But
he'll
now that
never
you
get to
have the
destination.
paper in front of you and you can read the instructions, it's only like 15 minutes.
The kid will never make it to where we're going. He might go back home to like get new instructions.
Yeah.
But the person who's receiving the letter might not have wanted to be read.
Yeah, but they would
Right.
never know until the kid gets.
So
the
they'll
message.
probably take at least 30 minutes
Oh,
to realize.
I
because
see the
even
reason
if it
why
takes
he's
15
asking.
minutes-
Wait, because we could pretend to be the carrier. Because we're all kids. Well,
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
Well,
right.
Anakin is like 6 feet,
And I look like I'm 40.
and I'm like 5'6".
okay.
This
So
kid is specifically
with my
described as
with my
small.
limited lack of magic, would I be able to like not trip it? The magic.
Oh.
Can you pass as a?
No, can I read
No,
the
I think he's
letter
talking about
without
opening
like
the letter.
triggering the red receipt?
It's possible if you've dealt with this stuff before. You haven't, so you can make a check, but if you fail to check, it'll go off. And it's going to be, you realize you can do it, you can try it, but it's like going to be a difficult thing to do unless you have time to like study it, which you don't.
As we're walking, I said, okay, so we have two options here. So we can either like let me RNG like my magic just not trip it, but we should assume that it will trip, in which case we'll get the contents of the letter. The other option is we pretend that we're a child, we're the delivery person, and we go to the destination to see what happens from there. But I'm
my
not.
odds. Let's strip it.
So what do you guys think?
Use your lucky die. Trip it.
He used all his
But
luckies.
I feel
No,
I
I
feel
got
like
reset.
I feel like we'll still be going to that location regardless.
Lucky.
though,
Oh,
right?
sorry. 1 second. Your lucky didn't reset. You used it this day.
I did use
really?
2 this day,
Yeah.
but I have 3
what?
uses, so I still have a lucky use.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, so is there a way for us to aren't we going to go to that place anyways? Like to scope it out? Or is that
Yeah,
like, we
yeah,
have a location now?
but we will be
Yes.
able to get in very easily by pretending we're the person. So
Yeah.
basically, the argument here is what you think is of more value. The note that we're supposed that they allowed a child to deliver, or whatever access we're gonna get pretending to be the child. That's the situation we
mean-
find ourselves in.
Oh.
And if it's
Yeah,
if
it
we
is a little suspicious that they brought just a kid to deliver this information.
yeah, I mean there could be reasons why it was that, but I don't think they would have a very like highly classified piece of information if it was anything like if specifically like this child, because like they could have found anybody else basically to deliver this message, yet it was a
Yeah,
child.
or the message is highly encrypted or something like that
Yes.
with some sort of code.
I mean, even if it is encrypted, I mean, that's still valuable information if we can break the code, given we have time. So, what's the choice here?
I think it might be important for us to infiltrate wherever this group is. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think the
At
kid
around
is
this
in-
point in your conversation, Anakin, we were passing by the market, and if you want to make a quick detour, you can try to pick up the letter. Or if you think
Oh.
it's more important to save time, you can leave the letter.
Do I know where to meet them?
It's at
You
the
just
post
have
office.
at the post office. You're like really close by it right now.
Wait, pick
Just
up what
to-
letter?
From
I have
now.
a letter. I have to pick up. I'll pick it up now, I guess.
Okay, you guys. So as you're walking, Anakin's like, "Oh, hold on one sec. I just gotta like hop in here real quick," and then you guys can wait outside the post office. Anakin can go in. I'm not gonna role play all of this, but you'll get to the post office dude. He'll be like, "Hey, can I help you with anything?" You say you're here for a letter from Mal. You'll see what's the messenger kid's name again?
Enver.
Enver. Enver will be like, "Yeah, that's the guy. He'll vouch for you." And then you can pick up the letter from the dude because Enver confirms who you are. Where's Mallory's letter? Okay. So I have to show the players or
I mean, you can give it to him specifically.
okay, not Malka. Whoops. Anakin.
Yeah, that's right. Just give me more
I'm Malkoff,
information.
so technically,
Anakin. There you go. You have it?
where is it?
Go to your journal on the right, and then you should have paper under handouts. Round where
My
you have it.
right hand is that one. I do see words.
I think you can read that.
I can't read it. We'll get to that later.
It's cursed.
Okay, so who's the youngest looking one out of all
Do you
of us?
want someone else to read it for you or no?
We'll figure that out later. Yeah.
You didn't read it on your
Uh.
walk. Okay, yeah, that's fine. If you guys want to focus on this.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
who's the youngest out of all of us? I'm 14. Or who
What age
looks the
doesn't matter.
youngest? I'm 5'6",
the
so I don't
smallest
look. I
looking?
really don't look young at all. I'm 5'6".
Who's the
I'm
smallest?
also
Five, four,
5'6".
sorry.
Oh, I'm 5'6" then.
Let's just have Jay. Jay can like. I have a disguise.
Is that
kit.
your full
Yeah.
height or your current height?
I don't have. I think my current height.
Yeah, your current.
Okay. Cause the boy was really small, so even if I had like a spell, what's the spell? Like disguise self, it doesn't make you smaller. It can only make you bigger if I remember correctly. I don't even have it anyway, so why am I saying this?
I have a disguise kit on me.
Yeah, so do I.
That you can't make yourself smaller.
Do we
Yeah.
know that they were expecting a kid?
Oh,
They didn't say how
Probably.
small. They just said a small kid.
Oh,
it's a
so you don't
small
know
kid, right?
whether like
Wow,
how tall are you?
are bigger than I expected, little boy. Yeah, mom.
Mom? How tall is Drader?
That is a good question. How tall am I? I don't have that information. Hold on.
Can you be like 4'11"? That's already tall for an 8-year-old boy. 8-year-olds are like 3'5", right? Like 3'10"?
But it's like a particularly tiny boy.
Yeah, so he's probably like height of 8-year-old boys.
Why did you have to make him so?
Average height is 47 inches, so that's like 4 feet. But if he's small, he could be like 3'8".
I'm like medium sized.
What
What?
is that in freedom units?
Medium for like a 14 or 15-year-old. Okay, what's... Okay. Okay. What do we think is gonna happen though? Because isn't he just gonna go up to them and they're just gonna
Yeah,
take the
I
letter
just
and he goes
expect
home?
him to show
I don't
up.
really see anything that's gonna like be infiltratable. I think they're just gonna like take a letter and then call it and kick him out.
Yeah, maybe give him a cookie.
Doubt. but
We can
maybe.
ask for cookies, and they'll let us in.
I can-
Right? Easy.
3 minutes
my
away
God.
from your target.
What?
3 minutes
30
away
minutes?
from the house.
Oh, three. Okay. Well,
If we're 3 minutes away, can we see what it is? It's like a house or something? Is it like gated? What?
You are in a residential area. You think you are going to some house.
Okay.
a house, eh?
Wait,
Let me check my spells. Yeah, the only thing I can think that is like useful in this situation is like
We just
Magic
pretend.
missile?
Maybe we can pretend that the kid. Like he's off playing hooky or something, you know? And we have to like deliver it as like
His
like
older
normal.
brother to.
Yeah.
But that would imply
That's-
he has family. This isn't just an orphan they found.
Well, is that important? You know they sent a kid, but that's not important. What's important is what are the people expecting?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so-
we can lie and just say the kid is. We could I don't know. We could be that kid.
We are that
Can
kid.
you really? He's an 8-year-old that's
But
small.
we
I don't think
don't know they
anyone
know
over the
that it
age of
was an
13 can
8-year-old.
pass for 8
We
very
could just
well.
say that he's gone through like a growth spurt. Just a
We
massive.
don't even know that they know the kid was
Um,
particularly small or 8.
This is just information that we have.
Because we saw the kid.
Yeah. No, he knew that before he saw the kid. How did you know that then?
Because I followed the kid and I heard that he was. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you followed them before. You knew he was supposed to do it.
Okay, so they are I know
Uh-huh.
they're expecting. I know that they're expecting like a farmer, like a
A
little
farmer.
like a farm boy, like a
I'm a
like a
farm
scruffy
boy.
like a scruffy little boy.
I'm a
Okay, definitely not Anakin. You're not gonna go.
Dan, I don't think
Uh,
we could really pretend to be them, right?
Unless do we have like clothes that we can like dirty up? I don't know. Like it's just like a.
Oh, I have Prestidigion, so I can just make your clothes dirty.
Yeah.
And then clean them too.
So I can probably go and try to deceive them just based on my previous just
I guess
based
you would
on
have the most information of like what to say potentially.
Yeah.
Can
It's
you
just that
guys
I don't know.
give
I just don't
me?
know
Can
what.
you guys all roll me charisma checks real quick?
Charisma.
Are we gonna get arrested for being out of place? What is my charisma? I gotta get rid of Mallory's letters blocking the screen.
I keep forgetting that Jay has such a low charisma.
How do I close
What,
a
you
letter?
forget that? That's like my main stint. I was so stunted by that.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. You do so much charisma-based stuff, but you suck at charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting for Anakin's roll, but also you guys have like arrived in such that you're like really close to the house. So I'm assuming you just stop walking at this point while you figure out your plan.
Yeah.
Okay, these all rolls are all pretty good enough. Okay, so in terms of impersonating a farm boy, one, yeah, it's important to know like what the impersonation is, but it also comes down to casting as well, right? And based on how you guys interact, it seems like Malka and Avery are the least farm boy like in terms of like their natural way of walking, speaking, and personality.
Yeah.
Right.
So you
Because
don't-
Anakin is a farmer boy and I was poor. Wait, wasn't
Either you guys are gonna have to do a better job of acting, or Like you should just help lean into the natural characteristics of how someone's perceived.
I mean, the real, what do you call it, farm boy is Anakin, so.
Hmm.
My father was technically a farm overlord, but you know
I don't think that counts.
that doesn't count.
I mean, it depends on if you like play with the servants.
I basically did zero farming as I was growing up.
You don't have to be a farm boy to know the mannerism as one of you. Just like I hang out with them every day and I play games with them in the garden. My garden. I owned it.
Sure, like them potatoes.
Yeah, so if honestly, that's a good enough point. If Avery wants to pretend, I'll give him advantage on acting like a farm boy, but he still has to like
Role play it?
Yeah.
So did you play with any of the peasants?
all the time.
Oh
You know,
boy.
we like to go to the the farm and ride on horses and
Wait, what
Uh,
letter are we giving them, by the way?
You only have one.
we have the
We're-
read.
We're
Yeah.
giving it to them?
We're using it to. I don't know what we're trying to do though. That's the only problem.
This was your operation,
Just-
man.
Because you can't give them a fake one,
We need to
can
get
you?
some
That's
information.
weird.
We would have to give them the real one.
I
And we're not
wanna
gonna read it
know
first?
what we're giving.
I think it'd be
them.
way more important to read it than to give it to them. Because I honestly don't even
Okay,
think
okay.
we're gonna get much out of this intel.
Okay, Jay, here's the thing. That's what I was trying to say earlier, and apparently you just didn't want to chime in until now.
Okay, no. I didn't realize that we are gonna give them like the real letter
Yeah.
without reading it.
So here's the thing. If we read the letter, there's probably like a 70% chance that
I like my odds. Lucky die.
I'm gonna trigger the
No, I think you got
the
this.
read thing, right? And if I do, that means we essentially have to give up. And no, that's what I'm saying though, right?
No, but I don't think we're gonna get that much intel.
if we read the letter, we essentially have to assume that I'm gonna
You can't
trigger
give
it.
it to them after that.
Yeah, we can't give it to them.
But I
If we
don't think
can,
we're gonna
if we
get that much
can, it's
intel out of
perfect.
this.
It's perfect. But if we can't give it to them. So the thing is, they had to. It's only information that they would have trust some random ass kid to deliver.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. What do we value more? Getting inside the building potentially and seeing what's like happening in there, or the contents of the letter?
I think once we know the building, we're just gonna sneak in through the window.
I think
I mean, we
that
could use this
would get-
opportunity. We could use this opportunity, like now that we've found the like location, like the actual house. We don't
Yeah.
have to go inside. We could just like scope it out.
That's
Yeah,
what
so
I
the thing
was.
is,
That's
it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Is that like, yeah, maybe they gave information to this little boy, so it's probably not that significant. But if you impersonate this little boy and like he comes to give a letter, that's all he's gonna do. You're not gonna get much more intel than that.
That's true.
All I'm saying
But
is,
I think
can
that
go
the
through
potential information is like more outweighs the like whatever you could get from going in. Because even if you go in, I don't think anything's gonna happen. And also, you can still go in afterwards.
The other thing that we need to like consider is whether or not they believe that the information, like this whole operation is being compromised, and whether or not they want to like move, like house. So I don't know if this is like the
yeah,
only
that's the
chance that
other
we have
thing.
to.
Is if you go
strike.
in and then you don't get anything, you're also risking showing them your face. Or like whatever you show them. I guess you probably will disguise yourself, but they'll see something, you know? Right now they don't know anything. They don't know, like they can know what the boy will tell them, but I don't think the boy will be able to tell them much, hopefully.
What are they gonna
So by
tell?
going
a
in,
kid
you're showing them
anyway?
their face for what's probably not going to be a lot of information.
Is the villain gonna monologue to the 8-year-old, and then we just have like everything we want?
Just have all the information.
Here, little boy. I'm so glad you brought me this letter that will
And now I'll be able to
take.
capture all those monsters, those creatures.
I will now use those monsters and breed them with farm girls and make cat farm girls.
Okay, so enough. Whatever this is.
I
So
would vote
so
that we
everyone
just read
is
it.
saying we just YOLO and open it.
Okay, so or the second option is you can try to open it right now, and if you can get it open without the red thing, then we can just do both. But I would lean towards
Yeah,
opening
well,
it
yeah,
first.
ideal, yeah, but we don't know that
But
that's
I
gonna
think
happen.
that I would lean towards the other one, even if it meant that you can only like show red. But if you get like a 30% chance of not doing that on top of it, or even 25, I'd be like, go for it. That's my
So
vote.
you're willing to play with 0, even if it's 0.
Yeah, even if it was 0, I would play more
All
towards
right,
that.
let's do it, I guess.
That's my
Alright.
vote at least. You guys can,
I literally said
Go
the same
ahead.
thing, but I didn't say it out loud.
but you
Okay.
didn't convince them enough.
Here's
we're going
something
to
that you
open it
can
as a-
do. Every 15 minutes, you would like to study the letter. I'll reduce the DC by 1 for this check.
Wow.
But
Because,
We
like I
only have an
said,
hour,
if you're
right?
not short on time, you can decrease the difficulty. So that is
we
an option.
kind of are short on time, though, right?
Yeah, but how much time is short on time? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 20 minutes? Is it 30 minutes?
I think we can push.
I'm just giving you that
there-
option. You can decide to go
in
have.
front of the house right now, by the way. Like, how like conspicuous do we look?
I mean, you guys, I'm assuming, like, moved out after you've seen it and looked at it, right?
Yeah.
You're not, like, just in the
Yeah,
home.
Yeah.
To buy it.
That would
Yeah.
be
We
that would
should
be
be
absurd if
kind
we
of-
were to do that.
Yeah.
We're just standing in front of the house.
Okay.
In front of the guy just talking like super loudly
It's like,
too, so
man,
you could
should we
hear
try-
everything.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so here is the kid needed to deliver the letter. He doesn't have instructions, so he doesn't know where to go until
Yeah,
the
so
kid makes
the
it
real
back
kid's not
home.
gonna come.
Okay,
Yeah,
we,
so
yeah, we
okay,
can just say
yeah.
we got lost.
Until the
Yeah,
kid
but
make it.
so that's what we'll do. But what the question is, how much time are we pushing? I would say no more than an hour, but I would go at least 30 minutes.
So we
Are
have
they
an 8-year-old
expecting the
kid.
kid to get there?
I think we could
time?
potentially have until like nightfall or like evening.
I think-
because-
I
Of
think-
course they're
I
expecting
think
the kid to be
15
on
minutes is like they like nothing would even change within 15 minutes minimum.
I
think we get
think we
one.
can.
I think 2 is like
Okay.
push. I think 2 is safe. I think 3 is pushing it.
I think 2 hours.
No, the thing is, I don't think, because the problem is, right, he's gonna go back and report to somebody. So nightfall, I think, is out of the question.
I
We
mean,
just camp the house.
realistically, it's like he is a kid. He might be small, but it's not necessarily that he's stupid.
Yes, well, so he's gonna go back and report to somebody. And so, like, nightfall is too long. 2 hours is a bit pushing.
Do I know whether or not? Do I know where the smuggling group resides?
Yes, you do. They're renting a place in one of the inns.
So they're just in like a temporary like in a
Yeah.
In
So
a,
they're
in a-
sleeping there, but they hang around one of like their friends' places, like one of the houses, in the like lower cost residential areas, and that's where they do most of their business. They do the inn stuff when they're sleeping and resting and chilling, and having a good time. But like when they're doing their business, they're like going that. And that guy's house is closer, nearby, probably where the kid came from.
So there could be a chance that the kid could have doubled back.
Huh?
Right?
Double
Yeah.
back
Double
home.
back where?
Yeah.
Well, because
Just like
okay, yeah, that's the thing is, since the information that he's delivering is at least a little bit sensitive, they're gonna have to treat it like more carefully. But just a message just like, "Hey, call it off," they can send that haphazardly. So I wouldn't bet on like, oh, we can just camp out the house if somebody comes and we'll just like it's too late. I think they can send just a simple like, oh, we're done, so don't do that anymore. That's like
But
something
how would
that
they
they
send
can
it?
send pretty easily.
They would have to send another
I
kid. Because we didn't have phones or
Okay,
email.
I
They might
think.
not send a. They might not send a kid
Okay,
this time.
I think
If this
in the
like
meantime, I'm already gonna get started
I
on
don't.
studying it because I think we can go for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 is I would say minimum. No more than like 2 hours probably. Actually, I'd say no more than an hour. But I am playing a bit safe with that. But again, also to add to Zanji, I don't know how much magic they have. You can send like magic messages.
They would start with a kid and go up to magic.
How far are we from
No,
the
'cause
library?
Pretty far.
I don't know how much magic they have, but magic perhaps is with something more sensitive. You don't want to send it through magic. I don't know.
By the time it takes you to get to the library and back, even if you did 0 studying, it would take half an hour. Okay. I'm not sure
Is
how
there
this
any-
will factor into anything, but Chris, you've been watching them for some time. You know,
Them who us?
no, the other dudes.
Oh,
You know that the kid mostly just does stuff that people say and doesn't really think much on his own. And he's afraid of making mistakes and getting yelled at.
I think 2 hours.
oh, sad.
And you didn't even give him a cookie.
Dude,
so guys?
I don't know if you realize, like, you want as little contact with him as possible. I wasn't wearing a disguise.
Oh, you're right. You weren't wearing a disguise.
Like, I had the cloak on, but, like, my face was still exposed.
I don't think it matters.
I know
think you
this
could, like,
kid. I know.
flipped him a
Oh,
cookie.
so I know. I've been.
Okay,
It's
if we
kinda weird.
deliver the letter, they might not think it was compromised, though. Now that I think about it, if that
Is
is
this
true.
the first time the kids delivered the letter?
I mean, he's looking at the direction, so probably.
Are you asking Avery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they might
I
have.
mean,
known
Avery didn't
operation.
tell you about the kid yet, right? So
Oh,
Yeah. So I've been following the group for quite a long time, and this kid, kind of wants to be part of the group. He really wants to prove himself. And honestly, he wants to be part of the group so bad. So he's gonna try to do everything that he can to like do this job properly.
I
And
mean, he's
that makes-
trying to want to be part of, like, a smuggling ring, but that's still sad.
So what do you think is his next step here?
Oh yeah, if he's like
Do
trying
I-
to be a part of the group, that sounds like he has a relatively like in thing on it. So your comment with like they won't know that it's compromised, I wouldn't be so pressed. Like I wouldn't say that reliably because they will still talk to the kid and the kid was like, What letter? I mean, I didn't do that. Or maybe he'll go along with it, like, oh,
He'll
it got
probably go
delivered.
along with
Yeah,
it
the
no
kid
because he
doesn't,
problem.
wanna get in
want to get
trouble.
in trouble.
So if they're like, "Oh yeah,
Although-
good job on delivering the letter," he's like, "Yeah, 100% I did
I
that."
guess that's assuming, but then that's also, I guess, assuming that they would know his face and they'll know that someone else delivered it. You can't say You can't say good job to the kid when you saw somebody else do it.
I mean,
They
realistically,
also have
might-
the rate receipt, right? So like they would know
That's
that
if
it's been
that's
opened.
if we're able to not do that. If we're able to open it without triggering.
so we
Yeah,
haven't
but like
tried.
if the kid says that like, oh yeah, I delivered it, and then it's like, wait, but we didn't get a rate receipt from it, so why? Like,
Yeah, but if the
why did
kid
you not read
says it, they would know that he didn't deliver. Wait, actually, I guess he could report to somebody else. Because now that you're saying that he wants to be in on the group, then I assume that he has like a pretty, at least he's trying to have like a pretty noticeable presence in the group. So wouldn't they know who they're looking for? You show up and they're like, wait, who are you?
But this kid like is a nobody.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't like he just he.
I guess it
he's
could just be
like-
some random grunt you wouldn't really like pay attention to their face, right?
He's like a wide-eyed, looking for his big break, but he's just a kid that they got, presumably off the street.
I
For old farm boy. tiny farm boy. Barely
Yeah.
making his way in the world.
Okay, so you guys do half an hour. How much longer will you willing to go?
I wait. So what's your like what's it called? Like the plus X whatever. If you were to roll right now, how much advantage would you get? Like,
No, the thing would go down.
The
I think he
DC,
needs to pass.
the DC goes down. Assuming
No,
it's
I'm
Arcana,
talking
I have a +8 to Arcana.
+8?
Yeah, and then with Lucky, I get an extra D12 roll.
Can you guidance yourself?
No, I can't. I essentially get 2D. I basically give myself advantage with Lucky.
Okay, so you basically have
essence.
lucky +8 and
Does
then
anyone have
-4.
inspiration?
I don't believe I do. I
Well,
do
Chris
not.
does.
Did you give me inspiration?
I did give you inspiration. Anyone else have it?
I have it, I think. I always have it, I think.
Yeah. And then Jay?
I'm pretty sure. Wait a second. I thought inspiration.
Or did you use yours already?
I don't think I've ever used inspiration. Maybe once actually. I remember. Yeah, I did use it like once.
We
I don't
stack
know.
inspiration?
No.
No.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I think I have inspiration.
Someone can give their inspiration to Malka before the thing.
Give inspiration?
Yeah, but generally you want to give it to someone when you think they did some cool roleplay thing. But I mean, technically,
I slapped him in the face.
I thought that was terrible. You made such a scene and a memorable event for the kid.
Not necessarily. It's more
that's
traumatic than
memorable.
actually memorable. The guy
I mean-
basically just got almost died.
Unless it was so traumatic it became repressed, now he's just like, oh man, sir, I was gonna deliver the letter, but some drunken Malcall guy beat up another guy.
Dude, his adrenaline starts racing. He's thinking, "Oh God, I need to get out of here." Then he realizes he has to get the papers, so he snatches the papers and runs. Dude, he's not thinking about what we look like.
Okay,
I
so
guess he
let's get
might-
to this rolling business. How much time?
Okay, do you want to call it at 45 minutes in between half an hour and an hour?
Sure.
Yeah, I wrote 45.
I'm fine with meeting that halfway. Unless you want to do the full hour. You think we want that extra safety measure?
Okay. How confident do I feel after 30 minutes?
After 30 minutes, okay, I said it's going to be really, really difficult. Now it's just going to be regular difficult.
It's gonna be difficult. I thought it was easy. You got a +8, right? That's
Dude, of course this is
crazy.
gonna be difficult. What?
The only reason why he's attempting this is because he has a +8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's like
It's like if you didn't have this +8, then you're just
Dude,
like actually
it's literally
playing
like, oh my, okay, I know this is gonna be a very difficult thing because it requires very meticulous the use of magic, and I'm good in magic, but I've never done anything remotely similar to this in my life.
You think that any 15 minutes that you're willing to make is like worth the increase in chance. It's just a matter of if you can take that risk. Like you feel like the
Yeah,
longer you
okay,
can
you know what?
study
Let's
it.
go an hour.
So if I went from very difficult to difficult, I'm willing to take the hour. I think taking the hour is worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the hour is definitely. I'm gonna at least need the hour. Okay, so we'll take the hour. So you guys basically get another 30 minutes to do whatever you feel like. Well, I'm just sitting on the floor looking at these papers.
So after an hour, it's gonna be a difficult task, but you feel like you could, like with your skill, that you have a greater than 50% chance of succeeding.
Greater than 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
It's
pretty good. Dude, I was looking at 30 and I'm like, let's go for it.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, just do it. Just do it. You got it. I believe
I
in
also
you.
want someone to roll me a D100.
D100.
Yeah, I think we go for it here. I think waiting longer than this is too much. I'm gonna go for
Okay.
it. So what are we doing, Horace?
We're doing an Arcana check, D20 plus.
/R. So before you tell me the outcome, I'm just gonna roll it, and then I'm gonna just see if I wanna use my
Yeah.
thing, because I get to do it before. I don't have to use it, but I get to decide after.
Yeah, yeah.
So RD20 plus 8.
What? You
8 out of
divided
10.
by
Good
20.
enough for me, dude.
You divided.
Yeah, I did. Oh god. I mean, that's greater than 50 though, right?
I thought that the check would be
No,
like
no, no, no.
24.
I'm gonna redo that roll. I'm gonna use my lucky.
I can also give inspiration, right?
You can give
Yes,
inspiration. Can you give
you
me inspiration? Come on, man.
I'll give you inspiration.
Okay, you should have said that
Wow.
before, but since this is like your first time in the game,
Oh.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay, so it's what, D4?
No,
How
it's
do you give
advantage. You
inspiration?
get one more roll, basically.
Okay, I get one more. Okay, this is it, guys.
1.
I
Oh my
need to.
God.
I think I need to roll like at least a 13 or a 14. Okay,
Okay.
let's
Oh.
go.
All right, so you start. You're sweating bucket. Yeah, get your paper together. You start working on it. You start
Start
You
sweat.
start disassembling the magic. You start thinking. You see your little magic auras. You use all the theory that you've been practicing for the last few minutes, and then your hand slips, and you're like, "Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake." But your hand slips, and you accidentally do the correct gesture you were supposed to do, and you dispel the magic. Your lucky has prevailed.
Yeah.
Let's
Wait, what was the
go.
check? Can we know?
No.
I actually thought it was 24. That's what I was like.
I
13
will
or
tell
14
you
is
your
not
first
high
two
enough.
rolls did fail.
Yeah,
Of course
yeah,
it
of
failed.
course
Thank
they
you.
failed. That was I rolled a 3
Thank
and a
you.
2. I needed at least like I think I needed at least the 14, but I mean that doesn't matter.
Okay, so
According to
Nah, I
him,
don't think 14 would have been enough. I was thinking of like
he
24, but
said
maybe it's.
greater than 50, so it was 11.
I said greater than 50 with your plus 8.
Yeah.
You guys are looking at just the roll. You're not factoring how much the plus 8 affects the odds.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. Plus, whatever. We did it.
Oh, that's
That's
fine.
all that matters. Okay.
Easy.
What does the note say? We risked our entire existence for this.
Oh my god, we're so stupid. In that time, we should have been putting on disguise kit.
I
I
mean,
guess I wasn't. Because disguise kit takes some time. I just don't know how much time.
I mean, you want to be doing your disguise kit?
you have like 30 minutes. You have an hour to think about it.
Two.
So-
Okay, if you
Okay.
can tell me within the next 30 seconds what your disguise you were doing for that half an hour, you can do it.
Avery will try as close as they can to be the little boy.
And anyone else doing any disguises, or is that it?
No,
Oh,
I can't do
Yeah,
anything.
sure.
I'm focused on this goddamn piece of paper.
I want a mustache.
I'm not going to do that for you. You can do that yourself.
Okay, so that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna roll
Right.
around in some dirt.
Okay,
Don't do
You don't need
I use
that.
prestidigitation to make you a bit dirty.
I mean, Avery, do you roll around some dirt? The boy was dirty. You want magic dirt or real dirt?
I roll around some real dirt.
I will judge you.
You are
I'll give
judged,
him-
but you
I'll-
are dirty and you are fully disguised. Your disguise is
I'll
better
give
for
him
it.
side eye.
Okay.
As he rolls in the dirt, I give him side eye.
He can't see your side eye because he's too busy having fun rolling. And now we go to the wonderful letter that Malka has painstakingly opened without triggering.
Oh yeah, I'll give him a little elbow nudge. I'll be like, "See, I told you to do it. Easy. This is basically thanks to me."
It's basically-
Wow, good job,
yeah,
Jay.
Yeah, you did so
Okay.
much there.
Inside the letter, it's not important enough that I've written down word for word, but I will tell you the contents of the letter. It's a simple letter that says the delivery will be ready to deliver the supplies within the next 3 days. Please advise which time you'll be ready to receive the delivery.
We risk our lives for this.
Yeah, but now we know. Okay. Okay.
So
So
So now
3 days
we go
and then
in.
time.
I guess we
I
should-
just like
We can
fall
still
off.
give the letter to them, right?
I just fall back exhausted.
So you know what? It's
You guys
fine.
can seal the letter, and the read receipt has not been broken.
Yeah.
Sick.
You act
Just
like
keep
you were
in
trying to
mind, in
defuse
order
a
to open
bomb.
it again, Malcolm has to do it. He doesn't have to do a check anymore because he knows how to get through the specific
Oh.
magic thing. But
See,
You can-
look,
you can do
not
it again
only
if you
did you
want.
do that, the next time this happens, you can just do it, right?
You're better.
Or is
You're
it-
better for it now.
You know what? I
Yeah.
am better for it. You're right.
Yeah. I know I'm right.
Amazing.
So
Alright.
simple,
then-
right? So we basically need to give the letter to them
Yeah.
and then figure out what the time is going to be that they're going to give to the other person. So we get the time back, I'm assuming, right? Unless they have some other way of telling the information.
I guess they'll potentially test, but we should. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because they're basically going to tell the kid, like,
Probably.
what the time
Hopefully.
is going to be. And then,
They
like,
would
we
write
have to, like,
a
bring it back.
letter, put it into the envelope, and tell the kid to
Okay,
go
here,
back. The
just
kid knows
go on
nothing.
with it. Okay, just do your.
Yeah, the
do
problem
it.
is, when the other side doesn't get a response, it probably is not gonna go through, right?
So we have to make sure that this goes through.
I mean, we'll figure that out after. You should probably start heading over there. We're already really
You're
late.
super late.
Alright, you're up
Never
next. And I'll
mind.
pat his back and I'll be like, go get him, Tiger.
are the rest of you
All right.
guys staying at like a few houses away so you can't be seen outside, or are you like?
Yeah, we'll be
I'm
hiding.
s-
We'll
I
be
fell
hiding. No,
asleep on
no.
the floor. No, I'm joking. I don't fall asleep.
Okay, because I was about to give you side eye.
I want to know how far you'll be in case something goes wrong, or how close
Yeah,
you'll be in case of the risk you're taking. 'Cause I'm not saying
True.
something well, but when something goes down, I don't want it to be like, oh, actually, my ear was right next to the door and I was listening for the sound of this entire time. You know how anything does this stuff? So
Okay.
Why are you gonna do him like that?
I am everywhere. I
Perfect.
am.
Everywhere is there all at
I
once.
need you to pre-tell me where you guys are. You're gonna pre-move, okay? Where are you gonna be?
Can we get like a quick map just so that I know what we're looking at? This is just a residential area.
Yeah, you're in the residential
I am-
area.
Okay, it's fine.
Sitting outside their window.
Okay, we go back to this one, right? Okay, how do I? All right. How do I clear?
Oh my god, I'm taking no notes. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so I mean, it's not actually like really complicated. There's
I
you
am.
got like a bunch of houses in like a street, right? And they're just like back and forth
Okay,
across, right?
should we give him like something to signal to us, like we've been compromised? Like figure something out.
Like, you want to be certain houses away? Like, you want to be one house away, or do you want to be right next door? Do you want to be in their backyard? Do you want to be on the roof? Do you want to be like
Oh.
in earshot but not in visual? Just want to know where the position.
Probably be earshot, right? Like for loud noises, not like small noises.
Okay, so you can be like casually
Wait, so
by like.
which one's the building?
I just drew a random diagram to give you an idea. Let's just say it's like, I don't know, this one or so. So if you want to
Okay,
be
wait.
like,
Quick aside, Jainer. Do you have any spells or anything that can like alert us? Like if something goes wrong, you're like, guys, back up.
I don't have magic.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
What? I
what
thought you were
class
a
are
wizard.
you?
I am a rogue.
Ah,
What's a rogue
the
I
do?
ninja. A ninja.
Oh.
But not the not
Um,
the jutsu ninja, like the I'm gonna sneak around and steal things.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that fell through. I guess you can just yell. Okay. You want an alchemist potion, so if we see a house on fire, we know to come in.
Please stop using things that cost more than my like current. Self.
Okay. I don't have anything. Alright, well, I guess you're on your own.
Just go
Okay,
to the go
if
to
the
the
house
window.
is here, I guess I wanna be, if I'm here, can I, like, make a bush? Can I, like, minor illusion a bush and then sit in it and then be able to see them, but they, like, will just see a bush?
Yes, but you can't see
Okay.
through the bush if you're in the bush. You can hide in the bush and see them, and they'll see. They'll have to pass.
Wait,
a
no,
perception check.
I should be able to see through minor illusion, right?
Can you see through your own illusion? I don't.
I thought that was a thing.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that.
I mean, you can read it
Like,
again.
I got scammed. Let's see. Let's talk about the magician.
I will be outside their window.
Okay, can you stop?
But like underneath the window frame.
Dude. They're gonna see your tail.
Oh, damn, you're right.
Okay, can I make a bush such that there's two tiny holes exactly where my eyes go?
Yes.
I will do that.
Okay. Keep in mind it's a 5-foot cube, so if you do this, you're the only one in this bush. You can't have like.
Yeah,
two
I was
people.
planning on being alone.
Okay.
So I'll go to like this house, making like a bush next to an existing bush, and then I'll squat
So you can. Okay.
into my little self-made entraption.
Yeah. Okay, you can do that.
Yes,
I'll just
that's what I would
be
do.
near Jay, but far enough away.
I think you should go over here.
Okay. Yes, honey.
No way.
Yeah.
You know, Joe wasn't trying to steal this.
What?
Okay. See.
I keep getting like the X person wants to steal your card.
Wait, who wants to steal my what?
No, I keep getting notifications that say like this person wants to steal your card.
It wasn't me.
It was me this time. Okay.
Are any of them touching your butt again?
Not this time. Next time you better watch out.
Okay, Captain Tardigrade. I mean, not Captain Tardigrade. Avery. Are you
Nah,
ready?
rest in pieces.
All right.
Do we have any? Is there any like wild flowers or anything nearby?
Perchance.
Or maybe like just some weeds?
You want
Yeah.
weed?
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Yeah, you can grab some weeds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a fistful of weeds.
Okay.
Well, like I'm gonna try to like specifically pick out wild parsnips.
Okay.
Parsnips? Isn't that a fruit?
Oh, you mean like from
So-
crossing
So I'm
animals?
just gonna have like a fistful of like parsnips in one hand and then the letter in the other.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't know about parsnips. Wait, is parsnips that common? I don't actually know. Maybe I have to do a quick Google.
Dandelions?
What the heck is a parsnip?
Parsnip is a.
It's a
kinda
root
like
vegetable.
A radish.
Wait, how are you gonna find just random vegetables? You can get.
You find just random vegetables.
Okay, roll me a deal 100.
How well maintained is this residential neighborhood?
I mean,
You can
roll me
just-
How's the city planning? You know, is the infrastructure good? You know, is
It
You're
is.
just gonna
That's why you roll a
swipe
D100
from
on an
someone's
85 or higher.
garden?
You get it.
You're just gonna steal old granny's like flower bed with her vegetables?
All right. Sorry, no wild parsnips for you.
Look for
Or they're
any
just like-
wildflower.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah, is
some
there-
wildflowers.
yeah, there's just like flowers like lying around,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Mhm.
I'll grab like a fistful of them.
All right. Yeah, fistful of
nice
flowers in one hand and a letter in the other.
Okay. Perfect. I walk up to the house and I knock.
All right. Before we go any further, roll me a deception charisma roll, disguise check, and
Oh right, I give him guidance.
this will be your
beforehand.
roll for the interaction.
I'll give him guidance. I can do that.
It won't work for the guidance because guidance only lasts like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, but you have
Or
to make.
something.
For the initial impressions is all that matters.
Okay, sure. You can give him a quick guidance. He walks up, does the thing, and then he'll have like 5 minutes of guidance interaction here.
It takes him 5 minutes from when we talk to him to.
No, he has to walk over. They have to get to the door. You're not gonna expect him to be unless they get to the door super quick.
Let's be real here, not 5. That'll take like 3 minutes.
It takes
Okay,
5
sure.
minutes for them to
Sure.
answer the door.
He has 7 minutes of
6.
good.
Cheek. Nickels and
Okay.
dimes.
All right.
Perfect.
Give me a charisma roll with guidance boost.
It's just a D4. Or plus
Okay.
D4. 1D4.
Oh, you can get advantage for your disguise. Because I think Jay, you're proficient in disguise kit.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can
Guidance
get
That's my life.
Guidance is
Life in the
plus 4, right?
circus. What can I say?
It's you have to roll a D4. Just roll a D4 right now, and you can see how much you can add to your roll. Let's just roll 1D4.
So do okay.
Okay,
Add
Unfortunate.
add one for guidance. Jay, what's your disguise charisma bonus?
Where do I see that?
-1.
I guess
Ooh,
give me your proficiency bonus, I guess.
That'd be 1.
where do I see that?
It should be in the top left.
Top left. +2.
Okay. So you have a
Oh.
+1, +2. So do your deception roll with advantage +3. Plus your own mod.
So my deception roll, but then I roll 2d20,
Keep highest one.
KH1 plus
2d20, and then what?
plus your
Was-
modifier, and then plus 3.
But then I need to put in, what's those letters I have to put in?
K.
KH1.
AH1. Keep highest one. But you have to do that after the 20. You can't do it after the mod.
Okay. So that's 2d20, KH1. and then- and
Double
then
nat
and then
one.
my deception modifier, and then plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty
Your
solid.
deception's +7?
I have a plus
Yeah.
8 to Arcana. What do you mean? That's
I
fine.
didn't
don't
know
I
he
have a
was a
plus
sneak.
anything?
I didn't know he was an imposter.
No, of course not. His deception is so high. How would you?
True.
True.
Oh my
Wait,
god, this
what-
was
what-
so good.
Wait,
Okay.
what number would it be to be a +7?
But yeah, 16 at least, because he has plus.
Dude, you know how high a 27 roll is? This is like hero level numbers.
I mean,
Okay, anyway.
he probably has expertise, right?
I mean, he has a high bonus, but he also has a +3, and he also rolled a high number. This is like a really, really high.
Deception. That's like in charisma. I thought that was one of the numbers. Oh, that makes
Just
sense,
to give you
actually.
perspective,
That's not a lot, but
if you're just making a pumpkin and you roll like as good a number as this, you're almost on par with the pumpkin guy.
Almost on par with the pumpkin guy. God, I should have murdered him and eaten his brains. How did I let this go?
Okay, so yeah, you're ready to go, Avery?
Hard as I'll ever be.
Knock, knock. There's a question.
Knock knock.
Do I see anything that I could like? Is it like
All the
how
blinds are
intricate is the
closed.
door, or like all the blinds are closed? Is
All
there
the
like
blinds are closed.
is there a knocker?
Yes, there is. It actually looks like a pretty decent house. Like it's actually like you wouldn't expect like thieves to be in here. Like this is like someone's actual house. Up
Okay. Well, I don't use the knocker. I just knock with my hand.
Okay. Way to be
should've-
controversial.
You
Do you
should.
knock loudly at least?
I try to knock. Yeah, I try to knock as loudly and as obnoxiously as possible
You
as a
should-
kid would.
You should have knocked at some like random intervals.
Window?
No, just like at
Oh.
random intervals, make pretending like you're doing a secret knock, but you just like forgot what it was.
I do a just and did you hear that or no?
No.
Oh no. I was like